Hello there dear viewers, my name's Tom and I am about to start work on an allotment plot which has been left to become very overgrown over the course of several years. Now already we have begun clearing the plot, which has involved removing a lot of brambles, taking down some unwanted trees, and this has left us with several piles of dead brambles, logs, sticks, which we are unable to burn. As many of you St Thomas Allotment Association members are aware, we are only allowed bonfires during the autumn and winter. So with it being March, it's a bit of a problem because we don't want to remove all this and take it to the recycling centre. It'd be way too many car journeys and that's increasing our carbon footprint. Therefore, the idea that we've had to deal with these big piles is to build dead hedges. Now dead hedges are a fantastic way to encourage wildlife to your allotment plot, and with the biodiversity boost currently underway, what a perfect time to do this. So why build a dead hedge on your allotment plot? Well, it's a perfect way to encourage wildlife such as birds, hedgehogs, insects, and even slow worms if you're lucky enough to see them. They are fairly simple to build, and rather than having bonfires, rather than taking things to a recycling centre, you can just use all your cut down material and place it into a dead hedge. So let's have a look how to get one built. Right, so we've got these leftover stakes. So these were from Tilly's raspberries originally. So again, reuse, recycle things on your plot. So the first thing we need to do, you can kind of see it from this one. There's almost like support stakes. So you put the stakes in however long you want it, and then you can put all your brambles and things along the bottom and just fill it up.
And then you've got a dead hedge.
And then you've got a dead hedge, yeah. So I think what we'll do, maybe let's get one here. So from there, it's really important as well to leave like runways. So when we fill it, we'll maybe like go to here, leave a gap, and then fill it on top. So that way the hedgehogs and
other little critters can have a bit of space to move around.
Maybe even cats, because there's so many cats up here. So let's get these bashed in. So that's all the poles in place. I've just kind of spread them. It's roughly about a foot wide is a good length for them to be. And as you can see, we have a hedgehog which Tilly, my mum, and Flo, my daughter, built quite some years ago now. So we're going to incorporate this into the dead hedge and you're just going to fill it with straw. So this will be the first thing to do, is get the hedgehog house in place, and then we can build and work around it. Right, so we've just moved one big pile of logs from some trees that we've removed over here, and like basically it's best to start off with like the bigger logs on the bottom, so it's just a case of slotting them in where you can. So let's get them all in and get a nice layer on the bottom. So we've cleared one whole pile of small logs and twigs already just into this section. So now what you want to do, the fun bit, is really try and compact it down as much as you can. So you just go all over the top. Obviously there's no wildlife in here at the moment, so we're not in danger of hurting anything, but we want to push it down as much as you can, and then we can begin adding more layers. This is another pile, so 2 piles that we've cleared already, and this is all the brambles, the really thick brambles that we had growing over most of the plot. So all this is going to do is just literally sit on top of all the logs and things. Make sure you're wearing gloves with these because they really hurt.
So we're slowly getting smaller, aren't we?
Slowly getting smaller.
Right, I've just scooped up these little bits of twigs and stuff that we can just stick on the top.
Yeah, so this is the 3rd pile now. Yeah, we've made really good of it, I think. So these are all like little gribbly bits that would just like break down quite easily.
And it'll fall through the gaps as well.
Yeah, fall off the fork. So I think it's better doing it by hand.
Probably.
Well, I think we've done quite well so far. It's nearly there, isn't it?
Yeah, just one final bit. We could put some of this grassy compost on. That would look quite nice. It might grow a little bit.
It will also weigh it down on the top.
Yeah.
Stop it blowing into the neighbour's polytunnel.
Fill some of the gaps.
Yeah, fill in gaps. Again, like good for like bugs, little bugs, insects. But yeah, it's looking actually really quite nice. I'll show you from a distance when it's done, and yeah, it's good.
And it makes you feel good, doesn't it, really, that you're doing something that's good for the wildlife.
Yeah, for nature, yeah.
And where the hedgehog house is, you've made like a little area where there's going to be a run through, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, so when we still need to dead hedge all the way along there up to the back. So for the little runways next to the hedgehog house, we put like a slanted bit of wood, and we'll just build over the top of it. So yeah, we've got the little runways for the critters. Well, that was a nice afternoon's work, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite pleasant. It was not too strenuous.
No. We were going to kind of keep some of this compost, but I reckon that's enough to do the rest of the hedge. Yeah.
So because what we've done is we put a layer on top, which weights down the branches.
Yeah.
And then when it rains, it's going to kind of soak in.
Yeah.
And you might, with all the bits of grass, you might get a few little flowers. Will look nice.
Yeah, I think the grass will like grow on the top as well. It looks really impressive. It looks really nice. And one thing as well is like you'll notice there's like some bits sticking out, sticks and things. Don't trim it back, don't cut it back or anything. Leave it, because they make perfect perches for the birds to go on.
So they can have a little nose in there and see if they can get in there.
Get some grub, some insects.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, we've got the rest of the plot to do. So I'd say this isn't half of it. We're not even halfway yet, are we?
No.
Looking at it, no.
Hopefully we've got enough.
Yeah.
But the main thing is we just want the whole back as a dead hedge, and then the sides, we'll think of something else. Yeah.
Perfect for wildlife, perfect for biodiversity. We're doing our bit for the cause up here, aren't we?
Yeah, and I think it fits nicely with the wood area as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's going to look so nice when it's finished. Can't wait.
Yeah, proper job.